Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly update with me. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you. And today is the 9th of November 2021. So I'm just going to start shuffling your cards to get the general energy around your reading. If you have watched one of my readings before, you'll notice that today I'm changing the layout. It's not for any particular reason other than the fact that I just wanted to change. So you'll still get all of your messages in the same way. Also keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, even if it does, you can also check out your moon, Venus, or rising sign over there to get some more messages for yourself, Capricorn. So, what is going on for Capricorn at the moment, please, universe? What do they need to know? What do they need to know about their current situation, please, universe? Okay, starting out, a fiery climax approaches. So many signs have gotten this card this week, Capricorn. It's crazy. Everybody has got things popping off all over the place. Also, the second card out is you are good enough. So you've got a fiery climax approaches and you are good enough. So I kind of feel like I need to say that whatever happens with this fiery climax, you need to remind yourself that you are good enough, that you are no less than anybody else. The fiery climax, it could be something explosive in the way of an argument, something unexpected. It could also be something really good, like in regards to something that's quite passionate or intense. But yeah, I feel that whatever happens, and we'll probably find out a bit more about what the situation is, but whatever happens, you need to be able to remind yourself that you are good enough, Capricorn, that you deserve good things, that you deserve only good people around you. And as I said, that nobody is any better than you are. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more about the situation and what you can expect. So starting out, you've got strength and you've got the devil. Wow, Capricorn, the devil is you. So some of you, Capricorn, may be feeling as though you are becoming sort of heavily reliant on something. The devil card is often related to addictions. It could be that you're trying to fight some kind of addiction here with that strength card directly next to the devil. So you're trying to fight against something that you're very attached to. Now, this could be an addiction to a person. It could be an addiction to a way of thinking, and perhaps you need to switch up your way of thinking. It could be substances like alcohol or some kind of drug, overuse, or a heavy reliance on medication. It could also be an addiction to food, that you could be trying to get any one of these things under control. But when the devil appears like this, it's usually that there's something that it's really hard for you to detach yourself from. Something that I was going to say it's long term, but for some of you, this is not. This has not been going on for a long time. And you know, for quite a few of you as well, it's about changing the way your relationship with food at the moment as well. So it could be that you're feeling perhaps quite emotional about things, and maybe you're an emotional eater. So you're eating things that you normally wouldn't, or you're eating in excess, just to try and get a handle on your emotions. But yeah, for all of you, this is saying that there is something that you're very highly attached to or addicted to or becoming addicted to, that you're trying to fight here, that you're trying to let go of. You're trying to change the cycle, and think differently about this situation. As I said, it could also be a way of thinking, and that is so ingrained in you that it's very hard for you to change that way of thinking. You've got the Hanged Man and the Hierophant here. So I really do feel like this is you, Capricorn. This is you trying to fight whatever it is that you feel like is in some way taking over your life, or where you may feel like you're losing control of a situation, something that you're fighting against. With this Hanged Man here, I feel like this is about you trying to change your mindset and trying to change your way of thinking. As I also said, for a lot of you, this is something that's quite ingrained. This could be something that you've struggled with since childhood. It could be, again, something that is long-term. For some of you, it's not long-term. But for a lot of you, this is something that you have struggled with for a long time with that Hierophant here. It's almost as though you've committed to this thing that you're so attached to, or commit or obsessed over. It's like you've, without really realizing it, you've made a commitment to this thing. Now, it could be a person. It could be somebody who you are in a committed relationship with, or who you would like a committed relationship with, but perhaps it's not working out, and you're starting to really obsess over that person and trying to work out a way to have them be interested in commitment with you. And it's like you're trying to build up the strength. And it's like a double-edged sword here, because you're trying to build up the strength to, in one way, detach from the situation with the Hanged Man here. But on the other side of it, you want to keep this going, or you feel like you need to keep this going, or you feel like you want that person to be able to commit to you and have something long-term there. This is really hard. This is a real fight, a real struggle for you, Capricorn. It's like, on the one hand, you want to be done with this and you want to detach from it. And on the other hand, it is so hard for you to pull away. You want this. This has become something that you think about a lot and you want, and you might even enjoy it. But on the other hand, you know that you are supposed to try to let go of this, and you're trying to get that strength together to let go of it. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Lovers. So again, that is about, in this instance, I do feel like it's about making a really hard decision. It's something that you feel that you really want, or that you really need, but you need to decide what you're going to do in this situation, Capricorn. This is something it's really tough. It's a tough situation. It's a struggle. You just are finding it really hard to detach your mind from this thing, this person, this situation. It's not that you're stuck, and I feel like you are trying to create some movement here, but it's really a struggle between what is right for you, what is meant for you, and what you need to let go of. And I find that it's very hard for you to be able to let go and detach here. So let's see what is happening next. You've got Justice and the Knight of Pentacles here. So I do feel here that you're really not ready to give up on this fight that you're facing at the moment, this struggle. I feel like you're not willing to give up. You just would like to see some balance here, because at this point in time, you're probably feeling like you're out of control of the situation, Capricorn. And you'd like to see some balance, or you'd like to see things become easier or falling in your favor. This could be a situation in which you were in a long-term commitment. Now, it won't be for all of you, but it could be a situation in which you did have a long-term commitment, like a marriage, and that you're trying to get out of that. For whatever reason, it perhaps just doesn't feel right for you anymore, and either you're trying to break free of that, or the other person is trying to break free of that. And it is a bit of a fight for you to be able to do that. But really, I feel like you're looking for stability here. And most of all, I feel like you're not ready to give up. Like you're not ready to give up the fight. And for some of you, I've just been reminded, for those of you who are very interested in a long-term commitment or something more serious with another person, I do feel that you are going to make the decision to offer them that long-term commitment, or tell them that that's what you want. With that Knight of Pentacles there, like it's kind of like you feel as though you've got the confidence behind you now to be able to approach them, or it's like you're going to give it one last shot. You're not quite ready to give up, so you're going to give it one last shot, and then you'll see what comes out of it. Oh gosh, dropping cards all over the place, Capricorn. And again, geez, excuse me for a minute. As I always say, it wouldn't be me if I didn't drop cards, would it? Okay, so look, I'm going to take this one because it really wanted to be known. So next you've got the King of Pentacles, and you have got the Six of Wands. So again, this is about not being willing to give up. And you do, I feel, Capricorn, for those of you who are going after something that they're not ready to give up on, I do feel that you want to be successful. And for a lot of you, you will be successful. So if you are planning on, giving it one last shot and either trying to keep your marriage together or trying to get your person to agree to trying something with a higher level of commitment, for those of you who are giving it one last shot, I do feel that you are going to see some kind of a successful outcome here with this Six of Wands. That does indicate success. So yeah, if you are trying to hold your marriage together, particularly, I'm feeling that you will be able to offer enough to your person, your partner, your spouse. You will be able to offer them enough to have them reconsider and make the decision to try again. For those of you who are trying to sort of convince somebody to go into a long-term relationship with you, again, I feel like you will be seeing some sort of a successful outcome. For those of you who were trying to give up an addiction or give up a particular way in which you've been thinking about things that you no longer want to have that way of thinking, again, I feel like you're going to be successful in this situation. Again, you're not going to give up. You're going to push through all that stuff that feels too hard, where it becomes uncomfortable, where maybe you've tried 6 or 7 times already. And, again, you're giving it one last shot. And I feel like this time it's going to work in your favor. You're going to find balance. Karma is going to be working with you in this situation. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Four of Wands. So I do feel like whatever you're focused on at the moment, Capricorn, you are going to get a happy outcome. This is a very joyous card. This is saying that you're on the right path and you will have a reason to celebrate. I do feel like there will be a union for a lot of you, those who are looking at, as I said, trying one more time with this person. You should expect some kind of union, or at the very least communication from that person. You know, whether they say yes or no. Even if they say no, it's still going to put you in a position where you can, you know, start planning for your future. And if you do have to give that person up, well, you can start working towards something else. But either way, it does look like success is headed your way. So I'm just going to shuffle a bit more to get the actual final outcome for you here, Capricorn. But it is looking really good. Like, to me, at the start with that fiery climax, now seeing all of the other cards, I feel like it's just that giving it that final shot where you go, you know what, I deserve this. I'm going to try one more time. I'm not going to give up just yet. It's you psyching yourself up, Capricorn. It's you being your own hype man, encouraging yourself and saying, you know what, I deserve this. I want to make some changes here, and I'm going to give it one last shot, and I'm going to jump in there, and I'm going to make things happen because I am good enough, and this is what I deserve. Yeah, I feel like good for you. Like, get on in there. Why should you have to give up? You know, unless this person is like really stressing to you and, you know, being really upfront and honest with you and saying, I really don't want any more from you. I don't want anything with you. If that is the case and they're saying, please don't approach me about this anymore, then you need to respect their wishes and back off. But if they're not saying that, if they still appear to be a bit open to communication, then by all means, give it the last shot, jump on in there, and you should see some kind of a victory there. Then you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. Oh, this is really nice in the outcome. Really working towards that wish fulfillment, Capricorn. I feel like you are looking for abundance and trying to invite abundance and stability into your life. That is what you're looking for. I was like, this is really great, but you are going to come up against some obstacles here. With this Page of Swords, you've also got the Five of Swords. So you could be coming across a little bit of hostility. I feel like, now this could be within yourself or it could be with the other person. But I do feel like it's sort of like taking a risk and jumping on in there with this Page of Swords. And it's not really thinking things through. It's like you want this so badly. You want this happy outcome so badly that when there is even just a small bump in the road, you're going to feel like it's all hopeless. I do feel like with this Five of Swords that it's mostly you sort of fighting your own ego, where your ego will probably be saying to you, nah, you can't do this, you're not good enough, it's never going to work, you're never going to have that joy that you're looking for. I feel like it's you. That is your ego trying to talk you out of doing what you feel is best for you or doing what you feel will bring you a beautiful outcome. I do feel like that's mostly internal. Unfortunately for some of you, yes, you know, if you do approach this other person, you will possibly be met with some hostility. There may be a bit of an argument or a falling out here. Where this person may say to you, you know what, can you please just stop? Maybe they'll say, I've already told you, or they'll say, couldn't you have worked out by, what I've already said or by my previous behavior that I'm not actually interested in this, and please just let me go. And for those of you that happens to, I'm really sorry that you're going through that at this time. But for the majority of you, I feel that this is all you. You're going to have to battle yourself and battle that internal dialogue and the negativity that you're holding within yourself that's telling you that you can't do this, or that you know you'll never be good enough, or you don't deserve this. Ignore that little voice on the inside. You know, if you're trying to give up something, you do have the strength at the moment, Capricorn. You have the willpower and the determination to be able to do that. Do not talk yourself out of it. And if you're going to try and give something one last shot, then go ahead and you know, jump into it. Give it that, you know, that final go. Psych yourself up. Give it that final go. And hopefully you're going to get the best outcome, and you're not going to sort of self-sabotage, I feel is the best way to say it. So I really do wish you all the best of luck in this situation, Capricorn. So let's have a look at your love reading now. What does Capricorn need to know about their person, please? What is going on in the love life of Capricorn? What do they need to know? On the left-hand side is going to be you, Capricorn. On the right-hand side is your person. And down the bottom, you'll have the expected outcome. So what's going on for Capricorn in their love life? Please, universe, how is their person thinking and feeling about them, and vice versa? Guidance for Capricorn in matters of love, please. Somebody's really nervous about what I'm going to say here. What is going on, Capricorn? I just, I felt that. I got like butterflies in my belly. My heart's beating really fast. Whew, that was huge. Also, I'm not sure who it is, obviously, but somebody is struggling with a headache at the moment. It could even be a migraine. And my suggestion right now is go and drink a big, tall glass of water or a bottle of water, but I feel like you need some water. You need to be hydrated right now. I feel like that's going to help. Even if you have something like a Gatorade or a Powerade, something with those electrolytes in it, I feel like that will benefit you at the moment. Whoever it is that's got that headache or the head pain at the moment, Capricorn. Okay, I feel like I have shuffled enough. Let's see what's going on. Oh, wow, you've got strength on strength, Capricorn. So definitely you are trying to build up some confidence here, and you are trying to push yourself towards the thing that you feel is meant for you at the moment, or the person that you feel is meant for you at the moment. I feel you want things to move quickly. You are wanting to communicate with this person, which I feel like, yeah, you have to really build up the strength to be able to do that. You have to, again, psych yourself up to be able to communicate with this person. I feel like you're tired of waiting, though, and you want to see some results quickly. Now, this person may have, in the past, cut you off in some way, Capricorn. At the bottom of the deck, you've also got the Ten of Wands. So I do feel like this person may have blocked you from being able to communicate with them. Now, that won't be the case for everyone, but for a lot of you, yeah, I feel like this person has blocked you from being able to communicate, or they're not responding to you. Like you're texting them and they're not texting back, you're calling them, they're not answering the phone. But I do feel like here with this Five of Pentacles, they have left you out in the cold. I'm so sorry, Capricorn. I feel they have left you out in the cold. I don't feel as though it's completely done and dusted, though. You've got the Justice card here, which is saying that So in some way, this situation's going to come into balance. Um, I do feel as though, look, I don't know what just happened there. I wouldn't normally look at the next card. I would normally shuffle and then pull again. But something just said to me, look at the next card. So I've done that. And you've got the Two of Cups here. So this is somebody who you feel a deep soul connection with. I feel that you find it very hard to be in separation from this person. You really want to reach out to them because they're always on your mind. And you want to see some kind of progression within this connection. You're not happy with the way things are because you feel like you are being held back from your soulmate, Capricorn. You're feeling this soulmate connection there, and I feel that this is really giving you some intense feelings of anxiety because you feel like this person's getting away from you. Now, it could be that in the past, this person may have communicated to you that they were interested in a relationship or they wanted something a bit more stable and long term, and that you said no to them. With this Justice card here, it's like what you put out there or what you did to them is being mirrored back at you. Or, you know, it's like cause and effect. You did this and now it's being done back to you. So for some of you, that is the case where previously this person was ready for what you want right now, but you were not ready. You weren't ready to settle down. You may have been in some way frightened to commit, but now you feel like you're ready, Capricorn, and they may be feeling like they are not, or it's just at the moment there is some kind of delay or blockage in the communication, and you are really eager to talk to this person or reach out to them, even though they have sort of moved away from this connection. I feel like you really want to see something happen here. So let's see how they're thinking and feeling about you, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know about their person, please, universe? What's going on with Capricorn's person? All right, let's have a look. So you've got the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So your person does see some goodness in this connection, even though at this point in time there's not a lot of communication between the two of you, or not much or none, no communication. I feel like your person is very close at this point to opening up the lines of communication. So for some of you, you know, maybe you have sort of messaged and you're waiting for a response. They're really considering whether or not they should respond to you or not, because they do know that when they're in your company, Capricorn, they're very happy with you. They're comfortable. And they do see you as somebody that they could be very happy with in something long term. But because of events that have taken place earlier, I do feel that, you know, at this point in time, they're a little bit hesitant about whether or not they should open up that conversation with you. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Hierophant. So I do feel that this person does feel that they would like or would have liked a deeper level of commitment with you. And as I said before, it could have been a case where you weren't ready for that when they were. They still have those feelings. They still feel as though you are someone who they can have a long-term relationship with. But because of, you know, whatever took place earlier on, they're not too sure about it jumping back into that. So they are taking their time here with the Hanged Man, trying to work out just what it is that you want from them. I feel like they cannot work out here if you are looking, or if you are going to offer them loyalty here, and are you going to be honest with them? And, you know, they want to know, what is it that you're bringing to the table? You know, maybe it's a case of, you keep messaging me, but what do you really want? I feel like where that is the case, where you have sent messages or made phone calls and have heard nothing back, they know, they're very aware that you're reaching out to them, and they're just making the decision at this point in time not to reciprocate that or not to respond, because they're like, well, why now? Why are you doing this now? You know, you had the opportunity before. Or it could be that a lot of time has passed, and, you know, they're trying to gather their thoughts. For whatever reason, they feel that you may not be able to offer them that long term, or they feel like you may not be completely loyal to them. I feel like there are concerns about loyalty here on your person's side. You know, I feel like you know that they'll be loyal to you, Capricorn, and that they have a lot to offer you in this connection. And I feel like you are really going to push here to try and make this happen. Keeping in mind, I feel as though your person does not appreciate being lied to. So when, or if and when there is communication here, if they decide to talk to you, Capricorn, choose your words wisely, because I feel like they'll be able to see through it, whatever it is that you say. Don't lie. Be completely honest and be transparent, because I do feel like this is your last chance at trying to make this happen. And if they feel like you're lying, or they feel like you have other options, Capricorn, then they're going to shut it down as quickly as it restarted. So just keep that in mind. They're going to want to know straight away what you want from them and what your intentions are. So, yeah, just keep that in mind should you decide to give this another shot. Okay, what is the outcome for Capricorn and their person, please? What is the outcome for Capricorn and their person? Okay. For you, you've got the Star. For them, the Seven of Pentacles. Let me move these up. I always forget that these get cut off a little bit. And in the middle, you've got Temperance. Okay, so this is something that it's not going to happen quickly, Capricorn. Excuse me. You are holding out a lot of hope here. Super hopeful that you're going to hear from this person, or that they're going to agree that you guys should come together. But on their side, yes, they do feel like a lot of time has passed. They feel like they've put already a lot of effort into this connection. And I do think they're considering, like, how much more do I need to do here? Like, if I go back into this, what is going to be required of me? How much work is this going to take? I feel like they're wondering if you're going to prepare to put in that level of work, if you're going to be prepared to match them in their loyalty to you. Like, are you going to do the same thing? I kind of feel like that, like, there's no direct indication here that there's going to be a conversation. You would like a conversation, and your person is really considering having the conversation. But you've got the Temperance card here, so that's telling me that this is going to take a while. Also, that there is this, it's like hot and cold with the sun, the sun and the moon here. It's hot and cold. Things are still not balancing between the two of you. You really, really want this, and your person is a little bit frightened that it's not going to work out, or that it might all fall apart, or it's going to take way too much work to to bring the balance back into the connection. Your person may feel a little bit as though that ship has sailed. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Eight of Cups. So there's a little bit of indecision here. I do feel that your person is going to need some time to think things through. They're not done thinking yet. They're not done with their decision yet. They're trying to work out, do they stay with you and keep the fire burning, as the picture depicts. I don't even know if you say it like that. Or as the picture shows. Do they keep the fire burning, or do they walk away towards something else that may bring them happiness? That's what they're trying to work out. So at the end of the day, I'm not entirely sure that there is going to be a conversation within the next week or within the next couple of weeks. I feel like it's like rolling a dice. It's a bit of a gamble here. It can go any way, because your person is still trying to work out what to do here, Capricorn. They're not completely sold on the idea that you can offer them what they need. So if you are going to jump back into this, if you are going to make contact with your person, I would be upfront straight away. I really recommend that you be upfront straight away. This is your last chance. I feel like this is going to be your last chance within this next couple of weeks. Give it your best, give it your all, and then it is up to your person what they're going to decide to do, because I feel like they just want to know exactly what it is that you want from them, and then they'll make their decision from there, Capricorn. But thank you so much for being here to watch your reading. I appreciate every single person that takes that time out of their day. If you did find this helpful, please do give me a like or subscribe if you haven't already. You can also share if you feel so inclined. I would appreciate it. Please enjoy the rest of your week. I wish you all the best of luck, and we'll talk again soon. Bye for now, Capricorn.